Hey guys! Welcome to Couple. Please like and subscribe if you like this video. I don't want to get beaten to death, stabbed and burnt alive, a slight woman with long blonde hair and a checked shirt says. I want a gun to feel equal. She is a member of one of the United States' fastest growing gun clubs, the jauntily named Pink Pistols. 2 years after the massacre at Orlando's Pulse nightclub, gay, lesbian and transgender Americans are nervous. According to the Human Rights Center, HRC, a U.S. LGBT advocacy group, 52 gay people were murdered in the U.S. last year because of their sexuality, and 28 transgender people met the same fate. In increasing numbers, they are fighting back by taking up arms. It's brought them into lockstep with pro-gun groups that haven't, historically, been all that welcoming of gay people. Australian journalist Patrick Aboud traveled to the U.S. to meet some of the new gun-toting gay people, for a report to be broadcast on Australian news show The Feed on Tuesday. It was a sobering experience, he told news.com.au. There is one murder per week of a gay person purely because they're gay, and that's really horrifying. The level of homophobia and transphobia in the USA is out of control, and some people told me a gun is the difference between living and dying. The Pink Pistols have been nicknamed the Gay NRA, a reference to the controversial National Rifle Association that is a staunch proponent of pro-gun laws. I would never have thought I'd see the LGBT community siding with incredibly conservative, right-wing, pro-gun advocates that have been publicly homophobic and transphobic. That didn't make any sense, Aboud explained. But after meeting some of the gun club's members, Aboud said, there was a real fear that had only been stoked by the country's rabid political landscape. Tuesday marks 2 years since the massacre at Pulse. Almost 50 people were gunned down by security guard Omar Mateen in a 3-hour rampage. Aboud spoke to Piper Smith, head of the Pink Pistols chapter in San Diego. She decided to take up arms 2 days after Orlando because she said it was the 9/11 of the gay community. She couldn't comprehend it, and she genuinely didn't want to go outside because she felt threatened just because of who she was. There is a looming fear that if it can happen in Orlando, it can happen anywhere. The Pink Pistols now claim to have 45 regional divisions and 10,000 mostly LGBT people on its books. They exist for a very simple reason: we teach queers to shoot, states the website. Gays that are armed and trained don't get bashed and killed, said Jeff Bluevman, a nursing student and gun instructor who has become something of a poster boy for the Pink Pistols. Jeff breaks every stereotype, said Aboud. He's super buff, super butch, the straightest gay man I have ever met, and he has tons of guns in his home. He spent a couple of hours showing me his guns. I couldn't believe the number he keeps around him. I saw 35 guns, but he wouldn't tell me how many he had. Some people might say he's a gun nut, but I spent several days with him and he's the sweetest, gentlest, most loving guy you'd know. But he genuinely goes out every day and feels like he's going to be attacked, and his shtick is that if it happens, he's ready. Aboud said the message he received was that the political divisions in U.S. society were making gay people more fearful than they had been for some time. Others said the police could no longer be trusted to protect the LGBT community, or they took too long to react. Jeff said that the threat came from the culture and climate he is now living under, as well as the homophobic things he has heard, Aboud said.